Hi, this is Stephanie. Today I choose two pictures that I think they can represent Japanese culture. The first picture, I name it as omotenashi. And as we see in this picture, the woman is wearing kimono kneeling on the ground with her head down and the palm with her hand glued to the ground. Even though her head is down, we can still see her facial muscles is up, and it shows that the woman is smiling. The reason why I choose these pictures would represent Japan is because when I first went to Japan, which is in 2008, Japanese omotenashi gives me a very deep impression. For example, a taxi driver automatically opens and closes the door for passengers, or even the umbrella and bag holders placed within hands reaches in Japanese ATM. The cleaners of Shinkansen bowing the passengers as they rush to clean the car are also a famous expression of omotenashi. Visiting Japanese department stores as it opens in the morning is truly a ceremonial experience that displays omotenashi at its finest. Every staff bow as you enter. Omotenashi is exemplified by deep-rooted pride and efforts in welcoming visitors to one's business. Omotenashi is exquisite and delicate, provide guests with the only experience in their lifetime. This kind of concept drives from the tea ceremony issue for a while. Every encounter is unique and they cannot be replaced. I can feel a sense of warmth when Japanese people is serving me, and I think omotenashis can represent Japanese culture. And second picture I choose is named Sakura. As all we know, widely celebrated in Japanese literature, poetry, and art, Sakura carries a layered meaning. The cherry blossom tree is known for a short but brilliant blooming season, a natural process that metaphorically describes human's life. Viewing Sakura was the first associated with the plum blossom before becoming almost exclusively linked with the cherry blossom by Heian period. With the wider exposure to Japanese art and cultures in the 19th century, audience in the US and around the world embrace Sakura as a particularly Japanese cultural hallmark. However, viewing Sakura is not just an entertainment during spring period. I think it also represents Japanese culture because when you see Sakura as one flower, it doesn't mean anything. But if you view it in the big tree of Sakura, it is spectacular. I think this is similar to Japanese samurai spirit, or we can say it represents the collective consciousness of Japanese. Moreover, Japanese people think the most beautiful time of cherry blossom is not when it's full bloom, but when it fades away. And because they bloom briefly, the blossoms are often seen as a metaphor for imperial beauty of living. Cherry blossom symbolize the spirit of Japanese people, and that's the reason I think it represents Japanese culture. Thank you.